Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Want to highlight some more historic low Steam game deals alongside two sales. Now, the historic lows are kind of baked into the two sales, so you get the idea. The sales also have deals that aren't historic lows. You get how this works, but a lot of good deals available right now. Let's start off with the two sales that are live right now. We've got the Like a Dragon Yakuza franchise sale, and we'll start off with the historic lows within the Like a Dragon Yakuza franchise sale. We already covered Yakuza Like a Dragon. That's down to $7.99, and that's a disgustingly good deal. Highly recommend that. However, that's a game a lot of you guys might own. Well, maybe now is the time to finally pick up the sequel, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, as it is 70% off for $21. Infinite Wealth is a game that I really enjoyed. Seeing the tandem of Ichiban and Kiryu throughout the course of a game and seeing them interact, I thought was fantastic, and how the narrative unfolds, I will say it's not as compelling of a story as Yakuza Like a Dragon. It's a little bit disjointed, I think would be the best word to say, but it's still overall really good, and the character interactions are great. The soundtrack is awesome. Overall, I still had a great time with the game, and I would definitely recommend it, and the depth of its gameplay is ridiculous. The amount of content this game has is kind of insane. When you've got like a whole Animal Crossing style mini game, and saying it's a mini game might be putting it too lightly, but a significant level of content in the game. And again, that Animal Crossing mode is just a mode that I didn't even really spend time in, but you could spend hours and hours in that as just an accessory to the game. But yeah, great game. $21 on that, a new historic low for that. Then we've got Like a Dragon Ishin, 80% off for $11.99. You're still retaining that traditional RGG gameplay that is quite good in a different setting in historical Japan. And still a worthwhile game to go through, $11.99 on that. And then Lost Judgment is 75% off for $14.99. You can get the Judgment Collection, which includes Judgment, Lost Judgment, and the DLC for $35.67, which, I don't know, that's kind of pricey. The Kaito File story expansion being $15 is what's really juicing up the value of this, which is a bummer. But yeah, Judgment is great. Lost Judgment is even better from a gameplay standpoint. Narratively, I would definitely give the edge to Judgment, but yeah, Lost Judgment is awesome as well. Definitely recommend that at $14.99, a great buy for Lost Judgment, and unfortunately, we probably will never get a Judgment 3, but it is what it is. Definitely, before you play Lost Judgment, though, play Judgment. Don't jump right into Judgment. Lost Judgment, I should say. Don't jump right into Lost Judgment. There you go. Kind of a bit of a word salad there, but yeah, Judgment is, by the way, a great game, and like I said, this is all a part of the Like a Dragon Yakuza franchise sale, so some great stuff there. And another historic low from that sale is Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii, which just came out earlier this year, and RGG, man, their consistency as a studio is just insane. Infinite Wealth in 2024, Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in 2025, and we're gonna get Yakuza Kiwami 3 in 2026. Yearly game releases from them is just insane, and sure, they reuse some content. A lot of their games have the sameness factor going on for them, but you know what? When their games are as good as they are, I don't really care. Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii is a great game, but you gotta kind of be caught up with all of the games, and this is definitely for the hardcore fans. Unless you just played a couple of the Yakuza games and you just love Majima so much as a character that you need to jump right into the Majima game that has Majima as a main character, I should say. The game's great. It's definitely a bit of a spin-off, but I still thought overall it was a really enjoyable game. So $33 on that, new historic low on that. And like I said at the top, there is the Yakuza franchise sale going on right now with a lot of deals. Yakuza 0 is $11, Kiwami is $11, and Kiwami 2 is $11 as well. Those games have all juiced up in price, I think, whenever Sega realized that they had a banger in Yakuza, and they realized a lot of people are going to buy these games, that they're like, alright, maybe we shouldn't be selling these games for $4.99 anymore. So Yakuza 0 has kind of jolted up in price. So it is what it is as far as that's concerned, but Yakuza 0 is awesome. But bear in mind that Yakuza 0 will be getting a director's cut release on December the 8th. That version is going to have English voice acting, some additional cutscenes and mini games and whatnot. However, it's gonna be $50, which I think is an absolute ripoff. Like, I love Yakuza 0. I think it's a phenomenal game, but $50 for Yakuza 0? Yeah, get the hell out of here with that one. But the Director's Cut will come out. It'll eventually go on sale, and if you want to wait for it to go on sale and then pick it up when it goes on sale, I could totally understand that. But Kiwami 1 and 2, $11 on those as well. Good deals across the board. Alright, a couple of other deals, and then we'll go into the final publisher sale. We've got Until Then, that's another historic low, 50% off for $9.99. A narrative-driven emotional game, A Fateful Meeting sets off a chain reaction upending Mark's life. People disappear and memories prove unreliable. Uncover a hidden truth with Mark and his friends in this narrative adventure and race to unravel the mystery before it's too late. 6,600 Steam user reviews, at 98% of those reviews are positive. This is one of the best received games on Steam, and if you want a narrative-driven game, it's definitely one that you'll want to check out. And the reviews for the game, like, if you go and read the reviews, you can see that this is a game that really emotionally clicked with a lot of people. And sometimes games like that, for me, like, I have a hard time, like, really sitting down and playing them because, I don't know, sometimes when a game gets too much in the feels for me, like, I'm just a little scared to play them sometimes, but, I've played games like that, of course, in the past. It's just, sometimes they're in my library of games to play for eons and eons. But until then, 50% off for $9.99. Go and check that out. I mentioned this before, but Chained Echo, 60% off for $9.99, I think, is very much worth a pickup. Very much a throwback to, like, the Super Nintendo era of RPGs, and that's what they tried to go for. It was holding up in price for quite a while, but then it got its DLC released, and now it's coming down in price. $9.99 for Chained Echoes, I think, is a great deal. So definitely, if you're into throwback JRPGs, something to check out here. And there is the DLC Ashes of Elrond. That is available as well for $8.49. But you can pick up the complete edition with both the base game and the DLC for $16.63. So check that out. And then lastly, I do want to note that there is a WB Games publisher sale running right now. This is where Hogwarts Legacy has hit that new low price of $8.99. You've got Lego Harry Potter Collection at $7.99. Batman Arkham is on sale. Arkham Collection for $8.99. That's obviously always a great deal. You've got Suicide Squad at $3.49, dude. I think at $3.49, like, Suicide Squad isn't even that bad. Really, it's more of an element of, do you want to spend the time playing that game? It's very mundane, it's very basic, but for $3.49, I honestly don't think it's that terrible. Gotham Knights is $11.99. Batman Arkham Origins, $3.99 for Batman Arkham Origins. Damn good deal there for sure. Highly recommend that. And Arkham Origins ends up being the one that a lot of people don't have in their library, given that, they get the Arkham Collection for $9, and then Arkham Origins is just kind of an accessory game at $4, but still worthwhile to go through. But that is going to do it for me. Again, some great sales with the Like a Dragon Yakuza franchise sale, the WB sale, and with that, a lot of historic low game deals as well. Check them out. Links in the description box below. That's going to do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate it if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.